Hi, it's Jay. I wanted to do a quick video on just learning how to stop procrastinating so much. That's one of my biggest flaws is not doing things in a reasonable time frame. I always wait till the last minute to do just about everything. Even in school, I would wait until the last minute to read the entire textbook, go to the library like a week before, cram everything, and then pass the test. So I did do well in school, and maybe that's why I thought procrastinating is not really that bad. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that procrastinating is really causing me some mental stress that's easily avoidable. So, for example, I'm going to be relocating soon and nothing is packed. I went to the store yesterday to go look for some boxes, but I ended up deciding I'm just going to order a bunch of boxes online to pack. So I did that today. That whole process really should have been done like 2 weeks ago. Um, Even when it comes down to just like simple things that I want to do for myself, if I want to post a video like this, procrastinating has really become a big part of my life and it's starting to really just irritate me. And I'm trying to work on that. If anyone has any tips or personal experiences or suggestions for how to stop procrastinating and things that actually work, please let me know. This is not just me coming up with ideas to tell you. This is also you guys telling me what works so that I can try to implement some of those suggestions into my life. So, part of the things that I've been trying to do is write lists and actually go back through the list and check the things off that I've done. There's something so satisfying about being able to just put a line through something and check it off and feel like you've done something. Also, I've been trying to limit my television time or anything that I consider like a leisure activity or something that I enjoy. So, a lot of times I like to watch like Lifetime movies on the weekend, sometimes if I'm not doing anything. And I told myself that I'm not going to do that until I accomplish certain tasks. I think part of the problem with procrastinating is you know that when it really comes down to the wire, you're going to get everything done. If you're kind of like me, like you know it's going to get done and it's gotten done in the past, and that's kind of how you've always operated. But the problem is the amount of anxiety and stress that you put your body through leading up to like a deadline or a due date for something, that's not worth it. That's what's costing you ultimately in the long run. So even though something can get done in a day, all the stress that you put yourself through to do that activity or that task in one day when you could have stretched it out maybe 1 to 2 to 3 weeks and exerted less energy and effort, um, it's not beneficial to your overall health. So part of what I've been doing, like I said, has been limiting social activities. I would like to go out. Honestly, today I'd like to go out and just maybe go to a restaurant, go to a bar, hang out. I'm not going to do any of that because there's things that I need to get done in preparation for my relocating. So, making a list and giving yourself a deadline that's at least 48 hours before the real deadline. And I know it's hard because, like, in your head, you know, okay, this is due Friday. So, how can I make believe or pretend that it's due Wednesday? But you really do have to train the way that you think and look at everything as why put off something that you can do today? Why put it off till tomorrow? And it's definitely easier said than done, especially for some people who are just naturally organized. It's funny because I read that disorganized people are usually like the most creative, and I do consider myself a creative person, but the chaos can also just take a physical and mental toll on your body. So It's hard to change something after so many years of doing it and still getting results, but if you do little tiny changes along the way, it definitely does help. So I read somewhere that it takes 3 months to develop a habit. I've started doing little things like um, just folding my laundry right away, which was something I would also procrastinate about doing. But I started doing that right away, immediately for 3 months. And now it literally is a habit. It's second nature. I don't think about it, it doesn't cause me any stress. And then also rewarding yourself is important. Small little rewards for doing little tasks that you can give to yourself make the process a little bit less painful. Like if you tell yourself, okay, if I read 3 chapters of this book, or if I work on, 2/3 of this project that I'm supposed to have done, then I can celebrate with a glass of wine or piece of chocolate or whatever, something that you consider a luxury item for you. Go ahead and reward yourself with that and really enjoy it. Don't just eat that thing or do that activity, but really appreciate it and know what went into it. Say I'm able to do this because of the work that I put in, because of what I did to earn this, because of the time that I took away from other things that I wanted to do to focus on something that's going to make a big difference for me in the long run and in my future. Also, you'll ultimately see that you have more time left. Like when you complete these tasks or these assignments a little sooner versus just doing them all at the last minute, all that stressing that you're doing leading up to that last minute is taking away from the joy that you're really having or that you could really have in that moment. But if you complete the task sooner, you're going to be able to breathe. You're going to have more time to do those activities and enjoy them. And your mind's not going to be wandering and thinking in the back of your head, like, okay, I need to go get this done. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be here now. I shouldn't be hanging out. I should be at home working on that assignment or that project. It's really going to change your overall energy and your mood and elevate your mood. So I'm still working on these things, like I said. And right now, I am making a conscious effort to give myself, like I said, shorter deadlines and shorter time frames and accomplishing things sooner than they're due. So if you have any other tips or suggestions, I would really like to hear them because I need all the help I can get in this area. So please leave a comment below and let me know. Take care.